the schools, we work with both primary school and secondary schools. And it's just, again, helping the kids, most of the younger kids particularly, understand what we're doing to animals. They don't like to see that we hurting penguins and dolphins and birds and fish, and helping them make the connection, particularly for people who don't live close to the water. It's helping them understand that what happens upstream ends up in the water.
Maybe downstream,
Generally,
or
wind,
in another
overflowing
estuary
bit
or
of,
whatever
exactly,
it is.
overflowing bins, all those kind of things. So it's helping people understand, and like Ross said, raising awareness and educating that, hey, do I really need that plastic wrapper on my chips that I take to school?
Well, I'm just wondering, a lot of these corporate places, why can't they, in the olden days they had the cups in the cupboard, or you bring your own cup to work or something,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yes. So
And make your own,
Very
or go down to the
simple
shop
things.
with your
With
own
your keep
cup
cup,
and get them
yes.
to make you the espresso in the
exactly. And that's what we're trying to move back, to move to that, because we're creating an
Back to nature.
inordinate amount of single-use plastic that, like you said, is taking a lot of resources to make the product, and then it's not disposed of correctly.
Yeah, go on, so I didn't want to...
Yeah, no, and it just causes immense problems for our marine life.
I was going, because you're a mechanical engineer, I was wondering, do you know what the length of the breakdown, the half-life, you know how they talk about toxic things have a half-life and they break down like in 50 years or 20 years. How long does it take, if this goes buried in the ground, how long does it take to break down?
So if you took this bottle and buried it in the ground and dug it up in 300 years, it would look like that.
Never, unless you put work onto it.
Maybe 1,000 years. The US EPA has some numbers out, and they're talking 500 years for a plastic bag. The numbers are staggering.
Unless you put money and work and energy into recycling or doing something with it, burning it, I don't know, reforming it.
So the best thing to do is not use it, but that's not going to happen overnight. So we've got a staging problem here. So.
Well, I have to confess that I bought bottles of water for the kids here today.
We saw them.
But, like when you have to cater for all different people.
Right. But next time just say, bring your water bottle. Just like that to bring a consent form. Bring your water bottle.
And
bring your phone. Everybody travels with their phone now.
Buy one of those big, what do they call them? Containers.
Yeah,
with
you
the
just
tap
fill
on
up. Yeah.
And you just refill it up again.
It's just rethinking. It's not,
just rethinking.
Put a tray of cups out there and tell them where the kitchen is. The amount of energy it took to make this bottle, which is CO2 emissions into the atmosphere, which is contributing to global warming. So if you got rid of the bottle, you're also solving part of your global warming problem. So there's a win-win situation here in a lot of many ways. We just got to rethink about it.
I think this contributes a lot to global, because I think it costs so much energy to make it and then so much energy to get rid of it for the lifetime of the product. Like you're probably going to drink it in an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we've gone through all that. I was just going to ask you a few funny random questions. I don't know.
This was 179 bottles that we picked up this morning around the back streets of Port Melbourne in 1 hour. This is just one.
12 people this morning, yeah.
Because we think it has no value, people toss it on the ground. If we put value on it, it wouldn't get tossed, it would get recycled.
And I feel sorry for you guys, because I see that you see these 175 bottles as a drop in the ocean, but still it's a little drop. If everybody picked up 175 bottles, half the beaches would probably be half clean. Or do you understand what I'm saying? So if you put it into perspective, I think
it's something everybody can be involved
limitless.
in.
I think it's limitless.
Yeah.
So I was just going to ask you, just your special message for the young people. Have you got a concern about these young people growing up?
Yeah, very much so.
You probably have to deal with them when they're coming to help you clean up and things, and families and that. So have you got a concern? It doesn't have to be connected with this, but I'm concerned for their environment and the future.
Yeah, we're very concerned about what their environment's going to look like. They're not going to have things that we had. Our generation has trained them to think that plastic bags come from a grocery store. That's how you get your groceries. When you want a drink of water, you go get a plastic water bottle.
Well, I've heard children say that the milk comes from the milk bottle at the supermarket or the milk carton at the supermarket.
Very
But that
disconnected
doesn't
from
come from the cow, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and the vegetables come from
a
the
supermarket, not grown on a
on the land or on a farm, or you know, that's what
Yeah.
really worries me. They don't know where things come from.
Yeah, too disconnected, I think, from.
So we've got to re-educate and reformulate our society to let these young upcoming people know that this is not how we do things, that if you want to live in a good environment, you've got to undo a lot of things that our generation has done.
Yeah, so I think that's good. Also, have you got a message for the young people? Like a inspirational, like get involved in good causes or help, you know, the world and stuff like that, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
go out and look after the world, because the world will look after you. If you go and abuse it, you will regret it, and your kids will regret that.
Okay, I'll give you one final quick question, the funny genie question. If I was a genie and I gave you a wish, but it can't be money or more wishes, what would you like for the world? It could be anything random.
Oh, more compassion,
That's nice. I like that.
more kindness, just not only to each other as human beings, but to all living beings, to all, you know, animals, plants. If we just were kinder, I think, and had compassion for each other.
Yeah, I think technology
could live
has
together.
caused a shift in human emotion and things
Yeah.
like that. So that worries me a little bit too. But yeah, so I really
Yeah.
like the way that you said that. And what about you, Ross? What's your
Just-
feeling?
Just take the emphasis off money. We've become so engaged in money in the society, and that's why we end up with a society of convenience. But there's a much bigger world out there that we can all enjoy if we just step back a bit.
Teen Talk is a contemporary show that discusses the daily lives of teenagers, featuring teens telling their stories. Stories of hope, coping, triumph, success. As you know, running a cause is not cheap. We need your support to help these teens. Donations to our cause can help fund film production, crew, equipment, broadcasting, internet, host functions, events, gifts and prizes. Your donations won't just help fund our cause, but help kids and teens around Australia. You can help make a difference. Help us help youth by making a difference. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi. teentalkproduction.com.au